Literally take 564. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm back with another life update video. So if you have been keeping up with my channel, if you're one of my 49 subscribers, then you saw my co-op number 1 video, and you know that with my program we have 5 different internships that are built into our program. So my second one out of those 5 internships is just about to end this week, and so since everything is coming to a close, I thought I would do a little recap video just for future me and also for anybody else who might care. So I've got a list of different topics to cover just like I did in my last video, and let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first thing on this list is age and date. It is December 15th, 2019, and I'm 19 years old. As for my location, I am in Utah. Right now I'm in Nibley, Utah, which is where my Airbnb is, where I live, but I'm working in Logan, Utah, and I spend a lot of my time in Salt Lake City. So the co-op company that I'm working with right now is Blackstone Products, which is an outdoor cooking product company that's focused around their signature griddle. And so as an intern, a lot of my responsibilities have to do with designing griddle accessories and sometimes working on the actual units and just the whole realm of outdoor cooking and industrial design. So as for my actual job responsibilities, it was basically every part of the industrial design process, from like thumbnail sketchings, refined concepts, to actually 3D modeling and printing, prototypes, and finally testing them. A lot of the times they would actually go to the end phases of being sent to the factory, and then we'd get a sample back, and that was the first time that I'd ever seen something that I'd designed actually come out as like a physical thing from a factory, which was super exciting. Back to the testing thing, that was definitely one of the best parts of working at Blackstone, was that everything that we worked on we actually got to test on the griddles. So I had never really used a griddle before, but I learned a lot about outdoor cooking in my time there. Yeah, I just did a lot of griddling in my time there, which was super fun. As for skills gained, which is the next category, I learned how to use SolidWorks, which was something that I had only dabbled with before, but now I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on, which is good because it's like the industry standard. I also feel like designing for manufacturing is something I learned a lot about, and I just learned about what it's like to work in a corporate environment, because my last internship, while it was super educational, it wasn't in a typical workplace, so this was something new to me, and I think it was beneficial that I learned about that. So yeah, so for my living situation this semester, I've been staying in an Airbnb, just like last time, but it's a little different this time because I've got my own room, which isn't in a basement, and my own bathroom, and it's really nice. The house has a movie theater room, which is a fun perk, and there's a really nice mountain view in the back, and there's horses galloping around. I also have an Airbnb host. He's pretty cool, and he also has a really cute dog whose name is Hazel, and she's a puppy, and I love her. We also have a surprise guest on the channel today. Meet Spencer.
Hello. Wait, what are we talking about?
Social situation. So what did we do?
Like in Utah?
Yeah.
This whole time?
Yeah. Life in Utah and just like the social situation. A lot of that was just hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
So how did we both end up here, Spencer?
So you got your co-op out here at Blackstone through our whole list that we have at UC.
Yeah.
And then I still didn't have one at the moment when she got hers, so then I just started messaging a bunch of industrial designers on LinkedIn that are in this area to see if anything would happen. And it worked out. I got a call, and when I got the call actually about getting the job, we were in Chicago at Lollapalooza at the time, and so it was just a really good time knowing that we were both going to be out here.
I'm so happy it ended up like that.
Yeah, me too. She's living up here in Logan, well, Nibley. Then I'm down. It's like 50 minutes away or something in this place called Ogden. About 3 times a week I'll drive up here during the week to come see her and stuff.
Yeah, we both do a lot of driving.
It's
You definitely more than me.
Yeah. There's this whole like mountain pass we have to go through that's closed sometimes.
Yeah, it's been scary, especially recently with the weather. Another big part of like the social situation out here in Utah has been the Newman Center. So in Logan, I'm right by Utah State University, and they've got like this Catholic center there, the Newman Center, and the people there have been so amazing, so welcoming.
Yeah.
And they've just become like a home away from home out here, basically. So
we just had our last day there. It's really sad.
It's super bittersweet. So I'm there like all the time, and they know him too.
Yeah, I come up on like every Sunday, and then sometimes there's stuff during the week. Like we used to do hikes and stuff, but mostly Sundays. Sometimes like there's things on Saturdays, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing that I did was I connected with the Kappa Deltas out here. It was only one time. It wasn't really anything that we went further with, but it was still cool that they invited me to one of their events and I was able to meet them and see like the differences between Katy and Cincinnati and in Utah, and it's just awesome having like that sorority connection wherever you go. He moved. Oh yeah, so another thing was we have a friend from our school out here. Her name's Ireland. Shout out to Ireland if you're watching this. And she lives in Salt Lake City, so every time we were down there we would like hang out with her, go to a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
Exploration. This is a big thing for sure.
Yeah.
The past 4 months have been very eventful in terms of like just exploring Utah. So what are just some of the things that we've done?
I think the first thing that we did was go to Bear Lake.
Yeah, so we went swimming in Bear Lake in Idaho. We
Yeah.
hiked the Wind Caves. We went skiing at Brighton yesterday. We explored Ogden. We've explored Logan a ton. We've been to Salt Lake City like 10 different times.
Yeah.
We
I don't know.
we've
Like
just
going to different coffee shops,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a thing to do to get out.
Uh-huh.
But there's not like too many
Oh yeah.
in this area, just because Mormons don't drink coffee and it's like a heavily Mormon population here in Utah if you didn't know.
Yeah, that's definitely been a tiny bit of culture shock when
Yeah.
we got here. Okay.
They're nice people.
Yeah,
We went
yeah.
to a pumpkin patch.
Oh yeah, we went to a pumpkin patch.
Oh,
We saw the High School Musical high school.
yeah, that's down in Salt Lake City.
We saw the Up House. We went to a Halloween party at Utah State. It was a really wholesome party.
Yeah, say it that way. It was huge though.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. There was VR there for some reason.
Antelope Island.
Antelope Island. Antelope Island.
Yes. Okay, so that's basically most of the exploration that we did. Okay, the next category is visits elsewhere. So there was basically only one, and
Yeah.
that was...
We went back to my home in Cincinnati for Thanksgiving, which was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and our friend Joe, his internship's in Ohio, so he came down and had Thanksgiving with my family also, which was a lot of fun. So
And Black
shout out
Friday.
to Joe for coming. Yeah, that Black Friday shopping was crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good...
Yeah, it was a good trip. We were there for like a week almost. Even though we're not like in school, it's still nice to have a break from work.
And just feel like you're at home.
Yeah, and I was at home.
Yeah.
So it
True.
was nice getting to see my family.
And dogs.
And dogs. And cats.
And cats.
Yep. All the animals.
Okay, our special guest is gone, tragically.
Hey.
Okay, so the next category is visitors here. I didn't really have anybody visit me during the internship, but on my way out here, my grandma helped me drive. So it was a 3-day road trip, basically from Michigan to Utah, and it was a bonding experience. And then also, my dad is coming at the end to pick me up. So in 4 days, he'll be here, and we'll be doing the same road trip in reverse back to Michigan. But I'll be home for the holidays, and I'm really excited about that. So the next category is pros and cons in general. That is so vague. Why did I even put that on there? I would say pros of this whole co-op experience was I really like my job, I really like the location. Like Logan, Utah is absolutely amazing, and just being surrounded by nature all the time is so great. I really like the fact that Spencer was here. As for cons, I don't have any. Would I return? Yes, 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 yes. Significant events? What does that mean?
Like car crash.
Okay, so that is the end of this co-op recap. If you like this video, drop a like, drop a comment, please subscribe, and I'll catch you next time after my summer 2020 internship. Bye!